right, ladies and gentlemen, another episode number 7 of OGGR.
Old Guys Geekly Review.
I'm sitting here with my good buddy and movie aficionado, Nick.
And I'm with my dude that's got all the comic and animes down pat. He's destroying all of them, JD. Yeah. Well,
devour it all.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot to devour.
Oh, man, there is so much geeky stuff out there every week. I'm having a real crisis of faith here. Because my anime watching and my comic book reading, I don't have enough time in the week for both of them.
Yeah.
And it's like there's so much anime, so much comics, and it's just like where do you draw the line?
Oh, yeah. It's hard to juggle all this stuff, especially with like everyday life and everything. We're really
we're blessed.
Yes, we are blessed that we have as much time as we have to conquer all this stuff.
And we know you guys out there have the same problem, so that's why we do some of this, so you don't have to spend 13 hours watching something that you probably shouldn't have started to begin with.
Yeah. And we're gonna cover all the news and releases and stuff that you might miss within the week. I guess
I am still upset that we didn't know Hero Quest was being lit by Hasbro.
Oh, I know.
That still bothers me.
If we would have met ourselves or each other a couple years earlier, we'd been all over it.
Yeah, I recently added the Hasbro Pulse to my list of what I check out every week to see what's going on.
Yeah,
there's just so much out there, hard to keep track.
There's an awful lot out there. Well, should we jump right into it?
Yeah, let's do it. It's a big week.
Yeah, movies and TV. We're gonna start off with that. Bam. Stranger Things 4 trailer.
Oh my gosh, yes, I love Stranger Things.
Yeah.
And this one gets me excited too because I just I don't know. I'm just excited to see where it goes.
Yeah. Oh, me too. I think we're gonna sit down. We're gonna watch all 3 seasons that are out so far, and we're gonna go at it. We're gonna take it out in about a week, hopefully. And
do you have a release date for that?
You know what? I don't have a release date for that.
Okay. Stranger Things 4 season 4 is coming up, so keep that on your radar. We'll give you exact dates here in a bit. You know what we should do is we should run the Stranger Things D&D module. Maybe we'll record that for everybody as a little get our taste buds going for the Stranger Things.
Yeah, I don't think it says summer of 2022 release date.
Okay, so we got some time.
Yes, we have a little bit of time. Blade Runner Black Lotus trailer looks like a CGI.
Isn't that out?
Is it
that
out?
Came out this week.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, yeah, because I put things on my list on the order I encounter them. So yeah, Crunchyroll and Adult Swim teamed up to make this, and it looks pretty good. I loved Blade Runner. I loved the first one. The second one I didn't like. I'm not a fan of Ryan Gosling. He's like the same character in every movie that he does.
Or maybe it isn't coming out this week. You don't have a date for it?
You know what? I gotta get better about writing all this stuff
because
down.
I looked at that recently and it looked really good, and I can't remember if it was coming out this week or coming out this following week.
Let's see. 2021 is all this premieres in 3 days.
3 days. 3 days for Blade Runner. More Blade Runner.
Let's see, back-to-back half hour premiere with two back-to-back episodes at 12 a.m. Eastern on Saturday, November 13th.
And if you haven't actually read the original sci-fi that Blade Runner is based off of, Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep by Philip K. Dick, you should definitely do that because it is one of the groundbreaking sci-fi works, well worth the read.
Yeah, and if you ain't seen Blade Runner, what the hell are you even doing on our channel?
Exactly. Go do that first.
All right. Then we've got a couple Black Panther updates. Black Panther 2. It is shut down. The production is shut down until Letitia Wright recovers. And did I write her name down? She's the sister. Mm-hmm. Okay. And then Winston Duke, who plays M'Baku.
Okay.
He is going to be the new Black Panther. Did you hear about that?
I didn't hear about that. That's news to me. I didn't realize they were going to put him in that role.
I think I found that out last night.
I'm kind of disappointed they didn't decide to go with Shuri. Mm-hmm. But I can see that more than Killmonger stepping into that role after the last movie. So.
Well, I know she's very expressive of her personal opinions on social media, and I think that might be just a little damage control.
It might be. Yeah, I actually, now that you mentioned that, I guess that started about a month or two ago.
Yeah.
So I can see Disney hedging their bets about it. They don't want to have another Gina Mandalorian.
Oh, yeah, Gina Carano.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even though the rumors are she might be back for Mandalorian or something Disney related.
Yeah.
Rumors.
You know, I don't know how I feel about all that. I feel like people should have their own opinions and be able to be safe with their own opinions, but I don't think people should. I don't know. We might be getting into some weird territory
This
here.
is some weird territory, and I have mixed feelings.
Let's
it as well.
We'll put a pin in it. That's not what this channel's about.
Yeah.
We're about geek stuff.
Yeah.
All right. Original Harry Potter director Chris Columbus.
Yeah.
He says that the kids are old enough to do the Cursed Child movie.
Okay.
He wants to do the Cursed Child movie. I think that'd be amazing. I would love to see it. I'm all about Harry Potter. I don't like J.K. Rowling. And you know, my daughter is big time LGBTQ.
Yeah.
She's a supporter.
Yeah.
And I am too. But like I think earlier this year she was all about not anti-Harry Potter and stuff, and we grew up with this for a long time.
Yeah.
This has been a part of our house. You know, we watch marathons.
And I could be wrong about this, but I think it's all about JK not acknowledging pronouns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And trans women as real women, like they don't bleed.
The whole pronouns.
Yeah.
I don't know the specifics.
I know a little bit of the specifics because she told me, but here's the deal. Every single one of them actors did such a good job. I was like, it is a disservice to not watch those movies just because the author's different opinion
behind
than
the
you.
times.
Yeah. Yeah. So you know what? The movies hold up. They're amazing movies. I still, I know what's gonna happen.
I'm
and
still
it still
excited
gets
about
me.
the new Harry Potter video game that's coming out.
Yeah, didn't that get delayed too?
Probably. Everything's delayed.
Oh yeah,
everything is delayed.
We haven't even got to the delays yet. Crimson Countess and I believe Gunpowder was revealed for The Boys season 3.
Oh yes.
Yeah. So that's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, The Boys, oh man, such a great superhero spoof.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Just, if you haven't seen The Boys, it's a great way to not do a superhero series.
Yes, that is a must watch. If you haven't watched that, you put that on the top of your watch list. You get it watched. Invincible's another good one.
Yeah.
What else is there? There's so many, but yeah, watch those two. You'll be happy you did. You'll be coming back and subbing. And you'll have your friends sub to us, and you'll probably get your grandma to too.
Yeah, because we're in the know.
Yes.
Well, the grandma would like some old guys.
Oh yeah.
So yeah.
Oh yeah. Look at these cheeks. Look at them. Look at it. Did your grandmas ever do that to you? Where they spit on their hand? And
Yeah.
The built-in 409.
I think you have to.
All right.
They grew up during the Depression. They didn't have 409.
Yeah. We got 8-Bit Christmas. That's a new movie coming out with Neil Patrick Harris. I love
Neil Patrick.
Yeah,
Harris.
oh god, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And this looks amazing. It's all about him growing up, getting his first Nintendo, and I think he's telling his kids the story of how he's doing it.
Oh, that is like the perfect old guy geek story right there.
Yes. Yeah. If you are going to watch a holiday movie this year, give this one a shot. If not, go back to Jingle All the Way, because that's a good movie too. Turbo Man.
My Christmas movie is going to be Hawkeye, though.
Is it? Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's gonna be mine too. Hawkeye, Die Hard, a little mix of the new and the old.
I love it. I can't wait.
Then we got No Way Home is going to be 2 hours and 39 minutes long.
Interesting.
It's going to be the longest Spider-Man movie to date. And here we go. Spoilers.
Yeah, hit me with it. I haven't heard. I've been avoiding.
Okay, so there have been leaked set photos now.
Spoilers.
Yes, spoilers. Big time spoilers coming at you. So if you didn't do this number...
Fast forward like 10 minutes.
Okay, yeah. So let me see where I got that written down. I did not have this grouped up because it came out later. There have been... Oh, wait. Did I write it down?
Well,
I don't know
if I wrote
it down.
Surely you remember.
Oh, yeah. I definitely remember. How did I not write that down, though? Okay, anyway. It's been confirmed Tom Holland, Tobey Maguire, and Andrew Garfield have been seen on set. And now it's a blurry photo. It could be photoshopped. I don't think it is.
It could just be visiting.
Yeah.
It could all be a red herring. And be like,
and
let's invite them over
in their
and make sure somebody gets a picture. Hey, Marvel will do anything these days to throw you off. So, I mean, you can't believe half the stuff.
Well, all three of them are standing together in their Spider-Man suit. It looks like it's on a set. It could be photoshopped. The photos aren't that good of quality. And then there's another one where Happy, Tom Holland, Zendaya, and Charlie Cox is sitting at the table. Daredevil. All in his full up Daredevil get up and everything. Yeah, so I'm excited. I'm super excited for it. All right, end spoiler. This means end spoiler. All right.
Hand signals for the people that are fast forwarding through the video.
Yeah. Okay, now we're going to re-spoiler. This also means re-spoiler because I forgot. Eternals post-credit scene.
Yeah, the Eternals. Let's talk about the movie itself.
Okay,
then let's get into the end credit scene.
Okay.
I haven't seen the movie either.
Okay.
But I'm just talking about some of the reviews. Like last week we said the reviews were all over the place. The box office numbers were good, but not great. We'll see whether this weekend, most people are predicting a very serious dive for the box office revenue for the movie itself. And from what I've heard about the movie, pretty much people are saying that it's almost too by the books. There isn't anything new under the sun, as Shakespeare would say, about it. Mm-hmm. It's a superhero movie about superheroes. There are some cultural things that are definitely new. And people still think it's good. But I think it's the only Marvel movie to get when people come out of the theaters, to get a B.
Oh.
Thor, The Dark World got a B+, and every other Marvel movie got an A.
Oh, dear God.
Yeah, and that's like when people freshly come out of the theaters.
So Angelina Jolie couldn't even help it? Or Salma Hayek?
Well, you know what? I am more excited about where it's going because from what I understand, at the end of the movie, a lot of them split up into smaller groups.
Yeah.
Like there's 3 here, a couple here.
Oh.
And I'm more excited about where those smaller groups are
they're
going.
like partner movies, maybe?
Yeah, than this big cast.
Yeah. That'd be pretty cool. Just for the record, I'm not going to theaters because I don't want to get sick. Yeah. Also,
COVID's still pretty high here.
Yeah, and also every time I go to the theater, there's always some inconsiderate person in there that ruins the movie for me. Case in point, X-Men 2. I remember that. Someone stood up or somebody just blew ass really loud in the theater, and
you're all trapped in there.
Oh, it was terrible, but it was at the most quiet part in the movie. So he got a standing ovation. I couldn't believe this shit. He got a standing ovation for like 10 freaking minutes, and then he stands up and takes a bow and gets another standing ovation. It was ridiculous.
That's what you spent your money on.
Yeah, that's what I spent my money on. Mad Max, there were people in the front row vaping and annoying vaping. I vape because I'm not smoking, or I'm trying to quit, I did quit regular cigarettes. I'm working on weaning myself off this. But they're blowing just massive clouds in the front row. Yeah. And then Avengers Endgame, we had somebody actually smoking weed in the movie theater, and that was down in Miami when we lived down there. But a lot of kids running around using their phones.
A lot of people who are wanting the movies to stay in the theater because of the experience. And the thing I don't get about that is both you and I have practically better than movie experiences in our home.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I have a huge wall. I mean, I've literally got like a 200-inch screen to watch things on. You've got the gigantic 85-inch TV. I mean, you can go grab your beer or whatever.
Oh yeah.
So the theater experience at the home is becoming as good, if not better, than the theater experience that you get down the road.
Yeah, the only thing I wish I had more was a better AV receiver with an amplifier, so I can get that even more sound than what I'm getting right now. But but
we're two middle class white guys, talking about this stuff. Some people don't have the option, but a lot of people do have excellent theater watching experiences in the home. So I think that argument of you can only get that experience in the theater is getting weaker.
Yeah. Well, hell, I mean, you've even seen those hacks where people cut out a hole in their cardboard box and lay it over their head and put this down there with some really nice headphones, and you can get a pretty decent experience out of that, I guess, too. In fact, I might try that. I might try it tonight. Anyway.
So, in credit scene.
Oh, yeah. The Eben Blade. Is it Eben Blade, Even Blade? What is it?
Ebony.
Ah, okay. So, the Black Knight goes to pick up, and I didn't see it, I only got a description of it, goes to pick up the Eben Blade, and the director confirmed this. Blade asked him, "Are you sure you want to do that, Mr. Whitman," or whatever his name is?
Yeah, Dane Whitman, who is the inheritor of the line of succession for the Black Knights. In Marvel Comics, Merlin cast the Ebony Blade out of a fallen star, meteorite, and gave it to Sir Percival and Knights of the Round Table, King Arthur stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And so Dane Whitman is the current last in line of that lineage from Sir Percival. And so the thing about the Ebony Blade as opposed to Excalibur is that Excalibur is meant to be wielded by the pure of heart, where the Ebony Blade is meant to be wielded by somebody with a kind of corrupt soul, and the Ebony Blade essentially steals their life force as the blade is used. Kind of thing. It's a dark,
so it's kind of like
cursed item, really.
Oh, what is that?
But can be wielded for good.
Yeah.
Thus, Blade's trepidation at the end, asking him, "Are you sure you want to do that?" Because it's a cursed item.
Oh, I got you. So it's kind of like Strider. Doesn't Strider's sword feed off of other people's energy that he kills?
I looked the history of this up, and this was really interesting because I thought that Marvel took this from Michael Moorcock's Elric, who had Stormbringer, the Black Blade, which sucked his life force and stuff. But and that was 1961, before Marvel was Marvel. But Stan Lee worked for a company called Atlas in 1955 and wrote that original story in 1955.
Oh, wow.
So
okay.
The Stan Lee story predates the Michael Moorcock 1961 stuff.
Yeah, I'm still getting videos of him on my feed. He did an interview with Larry King, and I'm sorry I'm going off here, but it felt like he explained how I felt about death and stuff.
Yeah, I saw that. That was really good.
Yeah, it was really good. Ooh, excuse me. But yeah, Blade, Marshall Ali, he's gonna be. Yeah,
I am so excited to see the two of them together. I really hope Blade and the Black Knight are together in some form.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, it's gonna be. Now, Marvel is really deeply connected to vampires in a lot of ways. And Storm from the X-Men is like deeply connected with Dracula. And yeah, there's a lot of Storm and Dracula stories.
Really?
Yeah.
I just got another wrinkle in my brain. I did not know that.
And so the vampires in the Marvel universe, I'm really curious to see how they bring those in with Blade and Black Knight and all that stuff. Oh, yeah. It also connects to the Darkhold, the book from so there could be
book from WandaVision.
Yes, and it made a few other appearances in some Marvel stuff before then, but right now in the current timeline, Wanda Maximoff, Scarlet Witch, has the Darkhold and is currently reading it, which could tie into the Marvel, Universe of Madness, vampires, all that kind of thing.
Heck yeah, that'd be awesome.
Excellent stuff.
Okay, so I had an abundance of time to watch a bunch of new movies and shows.
Excellent.
So, Paranormal Activity, Next of Kin.
Okay, not my kind of thing, but what's going on?
Okay, so I love a good scary movie. I love the found footage stuff. That stuff, I don't know, for some reason it gets me going. I love it. I want to know what happens and everything like that. So, it didn't really feel like it connected to any of the other Paranormal Activities.
Okay.
So that's my first gripe. It was decently done, but I like all the other ones better. I'm a big fan. Okay, so yeah, I wrote down that I was a big fan of found footage horror. But at certain points in the movie, like the other Paranormal Activities were always recorded from a security camera or a handheld camcorder or something like that, or a phone. Actually, I don't know if they had smartphones back when they were recording. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. But there were some camera angles in this movie where why would there be a security camera there, or who the hell's holding the camcorder? It kind of just
of disbelief about it being non-scripted.
Yeah, and I'm not. You know what? Sometimes I don't really pick up on details like that, but it happened, and it just made it feel like it wasn't a Paranormal Activity movie. Yeah. And then I really dug the story. They gave us like a really hard decision to make at the end, which I did. I liked that because I didn't know like who the bad guy and the good guys were at that point, because like if somebody asked me to kill a stranger or like somebody I didn't know to save the whole planet, that's a tough decision. Or am I gonna save that person and doom us all? That's a tough. That's basically the decision they had to make. But yeah, I mean, it was okay. Skip it if you got time and you like horror movies. Go ahead and take a leap and watch it, I guess.
Paranormal Activity.
Yeah,
Spooky.
but it is. I didn't enjoy it as much as the other ones. I'll probably never watch it again, which really stinks.
Spooky stuff.
Yeah. Big Mouth, season 4 or 5, I believe, released this week as well.
I've not seen any of the Big Mouth.
Okay, so basically it's about children, middle school-ish children going through puberty, coming of age.
You think you'd have enough of that?
Oh, yeah.
You got a house full of that.
But it's adults doing the voices and stuff, and their recollection the whole time, and it resonates with me. Some of it. Not all of it. So some of it resonates with me. It's funny, it's crude humor, it's perverted, all that good stuff.
Well, why not watch it?
Yeah.
I should watch it then.
But Hugh Jackman made an appearance as a dick. And he actually did voice the dick.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was pretty good. He had like amazing abs. So you can picture like a dick with no eyes, abs, great hair.
Wow.
And Australian accent.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Richard Jackson.
Yep. And I believe there were 3 episodes of Arcane that were released this week.
Yes, which I didn't watch that, which I meant to.
The animation is beautifully done.
Yeah, the trailer looked amazing.
It's beautiful. I'd watch it. I'd recommend it. Even if you don't like League of Legends, it was a great trailer, or a great animation. Jesus, I don't know where I'm going. Sometimes my mouth moves a little faster than my mind does.
3 amazing episodes.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Okay.
They're pretty good. I was also elevated when I watched them, so.
But so no, that could even be better.
Yeah, it might be better. It might be worse, but the animation will blow your balls off. That's for sure.
Tough to get those back.
Yeah. Dexter New Blood. I did not have a chance to watch the first episode. I do have access to it. I'll probably end up watching it tonight. We had a couple things that we had to do this week. We are actually getting a dog at the end of or Saturday,
and you'll never have time for anything again.
Oh, I'll have time. We've had dogs before. Todd McFarlane has created a new TV production company, and he has 2 shows in the works. And
Spawn, I would hope.
No.
It's
something. Oh God, I don't remember. I should have wrote that down. I don't know why I didn't. Probably because I'm typing on my phone.
Todd McFarlane, not Seth MacFarlane.
Right. Did I say Seth?
No, you said Todd.
Okay, yeah.
I just can't imagine Todd not having Spawn as one of the things he's working on.
Yeah, it was weird. It was like some sort of McFarlane. Oh, that brought up Seth MacFarlane. I don't know why.
Yeah, so speaking of Spawn, issue volume 2 of the compendium, issues 50 through 100 is hitting pretty soon. So that's something to be on your radar.
Oh, yeah.
If you're looking for some Spawn comics.
Yeah, the 2 shows in question are McFarlane.
Okay.
And Thumbs.
Thumbs.
I don't know what any of those are. I didn't have time to read the article or anything.
Well, we'll dive into it. We'll do some research.
Oh yeah, I'm a huge fan of McFarlane, so as more information comes out, I'll be letting everybody know. Now this is kind of a bummer to me because my family likes the Mighty Ducks, and we watch the Mighty Ducks Game Changers on Disney Plus. Emilio Estevez is not coming back for season 2 of that.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah, that kind of makes me sad. Finch.
I was wanting to watch that, and I read the synopsis of what the plot was, and I was like, I can't handle that. I can't handle it. I'm just going to tear up and just bawl like a baby.
I did.
Oh.
I did. It wasn't like an ugly cry like Avengers did to me and stuff like that, but I did cry. It was great. Beautifully done. Tom Hanks is an amazing actor.
Yeah, I expected to be great. I just wasn't in that emotional state to watch a heavy movie.
Yeah,
with a heavy ending.
Yeah. But it don't seem like you get. There's a lot you don't know about Finch, and there's a lot you don't know about the world that they live in and stuff. But just the, he builds the robot. It feels like it starts off like a child, and it grows up, and it's beautiful.
But thumbs up.
Yeah, I'll watch it again. I'm gonna watch it again probably tonight with the rest of the fam. And in fact, they don't even know I watched it because I'd get in trouble. Yeah, I did it for you guys. I did it for you.
Yeah, I have to admit, I want to catch it at some point. I just didn't have that. I have to be in the right mood.
Yeah.
For something like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Either that's. I mean,
that's on Apple TV.
Yeah, and I yeah, I had to have some happy grass after that movie because it did put me in a state.
Great movie.
Yeah, good movie. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 started filming.
That's good news.
Oh yeah,
that's really good news.
Yeah, that makes me happy. It'll get delayed about 3 or 4 times, but they started. This I thought was kind of interesting.
Oh, speaking of Guardians of the Galaxy, I finished the video game, and one of the things that worried me was whether or not you were going to like the characters.
Yeah,
the characters were amazing.
Were they?
I have to admit, there were some characters in there I liked better than the movie counterparts. And I couldn't believe it because the movie counterparts are amazing. But I have to say there were a couple of characters. Mantis was so fun in the video game, but by the end of it, you love the video game characters as much, if not more, than the movie characters, and that was amazing.
Oh shoot! Yeah, I got to get on it. I'm still trying to find a place, like a permanent place, to set up all my gaming stuff. When we moved up here. I used to have a loft I could play in. I used to have my own, basement that I could play in where nobody usually came down, even in the house before that one. I've always had a place to set up my stuff.
Your man cave.
Yeah, I don't have that here. So it's hard for me to get away from my kids where I can't hear them fighting or arguing.
I'll share my man cave.
There we go. All right. Ooh, excuse me.
You just have to leave the house. Sneak out.
Yeah, just leave that window open for me.
There we go.
All right, Foo Fighters are making a scary comedy movie that will, quote, fuck you up. That's what they said, called Studio 666.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't expect that out of the Foo Fighters.
Yeah. No, I'm interested. I've seen, you know what, during quarantine, Dave Grohl was responding to the drum off by the little girl that could drum her ass off. Man. How cool is that?
Yeah, that's cool.
That's cool. But that's he's stuff. You know what? Just because I saw that video, I feel like he's a good guy. Maybe it's all a front. I don't know, but I'm still going to support it because you know what? The Foo Fighters earned some pretty good humanity cred.
There we go.
Right there. Here we go. John Wick 4 filming has wrapped.
Man, that's such a great series.
I love that series. Oh, I love that series.
I think John Wick is the movie that I think of when I think of excellent world building.
Yes.
Because they did such a great job of getting you into what's going on, the secret societies, because they didn't have to talk about it. They didn't really elaborate on it. They just kind of showed you what was going on.
Yeah.
And that was such a great way to build this part of the world you don't know about, but exists.
Yeah.
And they didn't over-explain.
No.
To the audience. They did a great job. All the Wick movies have done a great job of illustrating that world building.
Yeah, if you haven't seen any of the Wick movies, John Wick movies, you shut down, you pause this video, you go and get them.
And you go hug your dog.
Yeah, and you go hug your damn Skippy, you hug your dog. All right, let's see. The cast for Netflix One Piece live action show has been teased. So we got 3, I think I saw 3 posters of Luffy, Nami, and Zoro.
Oh my gosh.
So my friend, and I don't know if this is true or not, but my friend told me that every single one of the crew, of the Straw Hat crew, they come from different parts of the world. That's how the creator made them. So, like, Luffy's from Brazil. Zoro's from Japan. Nami's,
I can see that.
Yeah, Nami's from the U.S. I think I don't know where Frankie's from. I'm sure he's from the U.S. maybe. What is it?
I can see that out of the characters now. I didn't know that, but I can see that now.
Yeah, so I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, they are out to episode 700 and something dubbed.
Yeah.
And almost to episode 1000 in release.
Yeah.
And what I didn't know, just a little bit of background knowledge for those of you who are, just getting into anime or don't know this little fact, even at 1,000 episodes, it doesn't rank in the top 15 longest Japanese animated runs. Doesn't even rank in the top 15.
Wow.
Number 15 is Detective Conan with like 1,054.
Mm-hmm.
And then it just goes up from there. There's one anime, most of them are kids shows, but has been running straight from 1967, I think, non-stop.
Dang.
Yeah. Yeah, so.
Yeah, you ain't never going to catch that One Piece.
But if you look at the world, those even don't compare to the animated stuff from the world.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's one in Germany that has been running since 1955 with 20,000 episodes.
Holy mackerel.
It's a stop motion anime like the old cartoon, like Christmas cartoons.
Oh, yeah. Like stop and go animation? Like
yeah,
out of clay?
yeah, exactly. Claymation.
Okay.
And 20,000 episodes.
Wow.
Still going.
That's insane to me. One Piece, I have a love-hate relationship with that show. The action scenes, the animation can get really, really, really good. But boy, can it get slow. There are some parts that can get brutally slow. But I will say this: no anime has ever made me cry as much as One Piece has. And I'm not talking. I've seen.
You've seen Bambi?
No. I've seen. There's a particular spot. Have you seen One Piece?
I have seen some One Piece. I am not like 1,000 episodes in by any stretch.
Okay,
I'm like one season in.
Have you seen what happens to Ace?
No.
Okay, well, you want to plug your ears?
No.
Okay, so Ace gets killed in a very...
Spoilers.
Yes, spoiler. Oh, yeah. Ace gets killed in a very, very terrible way. Terrible. And just him reminiscing about Luffy and stuff. I've seen this death like 4 freaking times now. And every time it gets worse. It gets worse. I'm sitting on the couch trying to hold it in front of my family, and my stomach, I'm starting to sob and crap, and I'm like, oh my god, what's happening? What's happening to me? J5, that was that's a Blank Man reference if you didn't catch that, but it's beautifully done, but some parts are just you just really want to fast forward.
I am having a hard time envisioning One Piece as live action.
That's what I'm afraid of. There's gonna have to be just boatloads of CGI in that
because the characters are so animated and super natural.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, it's unlike Cowboy Bebop was perfect to transition into live action because it's an anime that's not cartoony, but One Piece is cartoony as hell.
Yeah,
I mean, so I don't know.
Yeah, no, I completely understand your concerns there. I think I share those concerns as well. It could flop, but Netflix has been pretty good. Another thing that scares me about it being on Netflix is that it's going to be awesome.
Oh yeah,
and then
chop. No more.
What the hell? What the hell is Netflix doing? Santa Clarita died. I'm still bent about it. I'm still debating whether I should cancel my subscription or not.
I just get the feeling that Netflix doesn't understand building an audience.
Yeah.
And all they're looking at is how much is this costing, and they're like, oh, we don't want to do that anymore, whether or not it's got an audience or not.
Yeah. Cancel Too Hot to Handle, or one of those dang shows, the marriage blind thing. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, that's been happening. Steam Deck, the Valve Steam Deck console.
Oh yeah, the handheld from Steam. Yeah.
Delayed.
Of course.
Yep.
Of course.
They can't even break the chip cycle. And since we're on the chip shortage thing, where the chips at? Where them chips at, JD?
They are all in Henry Cavill's apartment. He's got them all.
Yeah. So Sony
they're probably attached to his abs.
Yeah, Sony just announced. Yeah, there you go. I got another thing about his abs. I was gonna throw that back in there. We were gonna do that. Sony has just announced this morning that they're cutting back on even more PS5 production because of this chip shortage.
It's gonna be super hard to get your hands on a PS5 if you don't have one.
Where them chips at,
ladies and gentlemen?
Where all them chips? Call up Frito-Lay. They got plenty. That's what I'm saying.
So, did you hear how Henry Cavill is how he prepared for the new Witcher? He played the Witcher on its hardest difficulty as preparation. That was like his mojo. He's great. He's just
he's great. You know, I never liked him. Geeks. The whole time he played like Superman and stuff. Yeah. I didn't think he looked the part for some reason. I thought he looked weird, and you know, my sister thought he was weird and stuff too. But as soon as he started on The Witcher, I was like, holy crap, I love this guy.
Witcher's some amazing stuff.
But speaking of Henry Cavill, he is trying to sweet talk Marvel and Kevin Feige and everything. Oh. He wants to play Captain Britain. In the MCU.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Captain Britain. I wouldn't have seen him as Captain Britain, but let him. I don't care. Yeah. Let him in the MCU. Give him a part.
And I'm just gonna say, I'd like to add, sorry, bro. The MCU doesn't need your abs either, but they are appreciated. We do appreciate them.
Well, I don't see Captain Britain. I don't think they can bring him in until they do X-Men.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's so much of his story tied in with his sister is Psylocke. So,
you know what? If they make an Excalibur movie before the X-Men, we've never seen Excalibur on. Well, we've seen a few Excalibur members on film. Psylocke Psylocke was an Excalibur
from Fox.
Nightcrawler, yeah, from Fox.
Yeah, from Fox.
Colossus, he was part of Excalibur for a bit, wasn't he?
Because of Kitty Pryde.
Yeah.
So. It was mostly Kitty Pryde, Nightcrawler, Rachel, Phoenix.
Okay.
The daughter of Psylocke and Jean Grey from an alternate dimension.
Man, I used to know about it, but I quit following Excalibur altogether.
It was one of those X-Men runs that you had to be pretty deep into the X-Men to really dig into that.
Yeah, I always liked X Factor and X Force way more than Excalibur. Anyway, Squid Game is getting a season 2.
Yeah,
and I'm super stoked about that. For the people playing Avengers, for the 2 people playing Avengers,
for you too.
Yeah, Spider-Man is arriving soon, so congratulations. But I remember them saying it was only coming to Sony, so you better hope you're only playing it on a PlayStation. Otherwise you might not get it. I don't know if that's still true or not, but
I still if they had stopped at the solo campaign, everybody would have liked it.
Yeah. Or if they just would have left it the beta version. That played so well. I still don't understand how
they even Square Enix basically came out and said this week, we kind of screwed up with that.
Yeah. So. But didn't they kind of push Crystal Dynamics under the bus in a roundabout way?
They did, because basically they said we shouldn't have given it to a studio who never did any multiplayer.
Yeah.
And which that's probably true, but Crystal Dynamics is a good studio for solo stuff, so they, anyway.
Yeah.
The solo part is still good.
You know what? The devs there, I don't understand what they're doing, because they had a really good like back and forth with the Reddit, the subreddit for Avengers. They're really open to suggestions and stuff. They do these weekly updates and everything, and I love the girl that was doing it, Megan Marie. She's a cosplayer I followed like a long time ago, nice. And then she's furthered her career and everything, so now she's a spokesperson for Crystal Dynamics. I think she's hated now in that Reddit, because they haven't done any posting or asking questions or anything like that. But I mean, honestly, I paid full price for that game. I don't want to have to pay for skins and stuff. I think that's BS. That's nothing I hate more. But it's a consumer market, so people are buying that crap and raising the price of games. Don't do that. If you pay full price for a game, Is it something that you absolutely have to have? Are you going to play that game for a long time? That shit should be included.
I'm even of the opinion that if it's a good game, even if it's 20 hours, I'll still pay full price for it.
Yeah.
If it's a good game.
Oh, no. That I would totally do that. What I'm saying is don't put extra money in for skins.
Yeah.
If you're only going to play that game a month, where's that money going? You can't get that back.
There are better things to spend your money on.
Yeah, definitely. I think that's all I got for movies and TV.
Well, shall we talk about some of the stuff coming up? We've got a huge day tomorrow for Disney.
Oh,
it's the Disney Plus day.
Yeah.
And on Disney Plus, we got Jungle Cruise hitting. So Jungle Cruise hits tomorrow for free. Free if you have Disney Plus.
Yeah, it's a pretty movie. It's pretty good.
We get Shang-Chi also tomorrow. That's November 12th on the Disney Plus. So
I haven't
see it.
Have not seen that yet. I am super stoked. That's the problem with not going to theaters. You're a little bit behind. It's kind of counterproductive to our channel, but we do what we can.
It is what it is.
We're keeping each other safe. Keep summer safe.
Indeed. So those are the two biggies coming out for Disney Plus, and of course we got Hawkeye in like a week or two.
Mm-hmm.
But we got some, and I think there's definitely other stuff. I think the Home Alone thing is releasing.
Yep.
But big Disney Plus day tomorrow. In theaters this weekend, limited release. We got something called Night Raiders by one of my favorite people in the world, Taika Waititi.
Oh,
yeah. He was one of the executive producers.
Okay.
And it's a sci-fi dystopian.
Right up my alley.
I love his interaction with the indigenous Native American community. He's got that reservation dogs. Mm-hmm. So I just love him all over the place.
Yeah.
And that's something you might be able to catch in theaters. Was out last week, but hitting Netflix tomorrow. Red Notice.
Oh, I can't wait for that.
Yeah. I mean, how can you possibly go wrong with Ryan Reynolds, Gal Gadot, and Dwayne Johnson? I mean, really.
Yeah.
The reviews are actually poor. Mm-hmm. Not poor, but mediocre.
Yeah. But they're three beautiful people. You're going to enjoy watching that movie.
Yeah, I'm saying this is definitely popcorn, sit back, relax, and enjoy kind of movie.
Yeah.
I think if you're looking for anything that's going to be, mind-blowing or Oscar-winning, you're probably not going to get it.
Yeah.
But I can't imagine this not giving you some laughs and smiles.
Yeah. Well, and Ryan Reynolds is taking a sabbatical, so you got to get your Ryan Reynolds while you can.
Exactly. I hope that sabbatical doesn't last too long.
Oh, yeah, no kidding. Come on, Ryan, what are you doing? We all know we need you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
America needs you. Actually, the world needs you.
Yeah.
The world. So... on to TV stuff. In a few days, we have the 4th season of Star Trek Discovery. Have you watched any Star Trek?
I haven't. Isn't that the girl from The Walking Dead? Didn't she play in The Walking Dead? I don't know. I think she's.
If it's the same actress.
Yeah, I just think she's beautiful. She's just gorgeous.
I like. I was always a Star Wars fan.
Oh, me too. I hate Star Trek.
And I had some friends back in Florida that were big Star Trek fans. Mm-hmm. And they kept making fun of me because I had never seen the old series.
Yeah.
So I watched everything.
Yeah.
I have watched every single Star Trek thing out. I've watched the animated series.
Yeah.
I've watched all the old stuff. I've watched every episode of all the Next Generation, Discovery, the latest Scott Bakula series. Mm-hmm. I've watched it all.
Okay, I'm gonna do a prediction. You're sad that you wasted all that time because it's still second fiddle to Star Wars.
It is. It is. As
you hear that, Trekkies?
I'm enjoying the Discovery stuff. The Picard stuff I think is a little bit better for me. His series I really liked.
Yeah.
I even like the animated one a little bit more than Discovery.
The Lower Decks?
Yeah.
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 That's like a goofy thing. Yeah, I need to check that out.
So Discovery season 4, it is good. Not my favorite Star Trek that's out right now.
Sorry.
But November 18th you get your on Paramount Plus there. And then I know you're looking forward to this one. On the 17th,
Oh, do I need to do the...
we get Hit Monkey.
I had no idea who this was at first. And then Facebook friends enlightened me. I've never heard of Hit Monkey before, but you know what? We got, with my phone upgrade, I got Hulu, ESPN, and Disney Plus. There we go. I was wondering what that, but we already had a Disney Plus thing before that.
You know, just like Red Notice, where you've got 3 incredible actors.
Yeah.
You've got 3 incredible actors here.
Oh, who's doing it?
You've got Olivia Munn.
Oh.
You've got Jason Sudeikis.
Oh.
Yeah, I know.
I
Amazing.
love him.
And Uncle George Takei.
Oh. Oh my.
Yeah, exactly. So amazing people involved with it. It's going to be, I think it's going to be funny as hell. So that's on Hulu, and I'll be watching that on the 17th.
Man, I should have did the freak out thing again. I missed it.
That was, just put it in there. Put it in there anyway.
Yeah, we'll just edit out to the Neon Genesis Evangelion one, and we'll throw up Hit Monkey over everything.
And, you know, next week, the last one that I'm going to talk about for new shows coming up, with the Disney Plus as well. The first season was already out, and I loved it more than I thought I would. So the second season of the Jeff Goldblum.
Oh, yeah. I love the show. The dude's so enthusiastic, and the questions he asks, he seems like he really wants to just deep dive as much as he can into what the episode's about.
He's
like, great.
You know, we should consider him part of the show. He's kind of like our geek journalist. Going out in the real world.
Yeah, I would.
He's just now part of OGGR. He's just out there.
If he was actually part of the show, dude, I don't think I'd get anything done. I just because I love the way he talks. I love the way he the words he articulates and everything. It just, dude's awesome. It's so
he's
charismatic.
So if you want your Jeff Goldblum fix, second season Disney Plus hits tomorrow.
Yeah, I'd really recommend it. I'd recommend that series. It's great.
Yeah, it's a good watch. And you know, tickles the brain.
Yeah.
All right. If you're wondering what to get people for Christmas, we got a box set. The box set of box sets. Ooh. The Evil Dead Groovy collection.
You thought it wasn't gonna happen again, but it did.
You gotta love Ash and the Evil Dead, ladies and gentlemen, and you get a big box set here. I think it retails for $70. Of course, you can get it for cheaper than that with discounts or whatever.
Oh, but you get all 3 movies and stuff, and the series.
You get everything, but sadly, you don't get Army of Darkness.
Well, I already got Army of Darkness, but still, I mean, that's a lot. And for $70, I'd do it. I would do it.
Yeah, it's the 4K Blu-ray and digital.
Oh shit, I'm all about it. I'm great. I'm getting it.
Yeah, so Evil Dead. If you've got $250 to spend, 31 disc Middle Earth set hitting.
Dear God.
Yeah, I know. 31 discs. It's the ultimate Middle Earth collection there.
We watch it every November, so
exactly.
I'm gonna have to take that slide. I'm gonna have to do it.
We watch the extended editions, but only of the first 3 because Sarah can't handle The Hobbit. Because of all the liberal interpretations they did of the movies, she can't watch The Hobbit, but she loves the first 3.
Yeah,
Lord of the Rings stuff. So
yeah. Ooh, excuse me. Those are great movies.
Yeah. So that's some gifts and TV coming out this next week.
All right.
Good stuff.
Yeah. Anime. I only got one thing.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Devil May Cry is getting another anime.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah, I think it's coming to Netflix.
Devil May Cry. So much fun. So much fun.
Yeah, I remember digging the first anime we watched of it.
Yeah, on the anime front for me, I actually didn't print this one out, but I just, that's right, it's in here. The first dub of the Heike story is hitting, so you get your first dub of that hitting on the streaming services. Just the first episode. I think I talked about Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid, did I?
I believe you did.
Yeah, I've already covered that one. I finished it the second season. It was really good stuff. Anyway, that's all I'm going to cover for anime for today because I can't think of the other one I watched. So it must not have been very memorable.
All right, I have nothing for comics and manga this week, so
I spent a decent amount of time just kind of going over and reorganizing some X-Men and things.
This display is getting more and more beautiful. This up here, he's got it wrapped, and it just great. Like X-Men 1988 down to 1981. Just ooh.
Yeah, I've been going through the X-Men through the years.
Yeah.
So we'll talk about some more of that at some point. But yeah, the X-Men stuff is
man, you got a lot of
excellent right
comics.
now. Excellent.
Yeah, awesome.
As far as manga, if you're looking for a brand new series, The Hero Life of a Self-Proclaimed Mediocre Demon. First episode of the manga is hitting this week.
Okay.
So that it's
the first chapter or
the very first volume.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a harem light.
Okay.
Magic school kind of thing. So yeah, so if you're into, the light harem stuff, that's hitting this week, first volume of that. Over on the comic book side, if you haven't read your King Arthur Once and Future King, the Once and Future series, it's been nominated for awards. It's coming out in an 18-issue collected slipcase hardcover.
Yeah.
So if you're interested in getting one of the best comics over the last couple of years, that one's coming out in a really nice edition this week.
Okay.
Yeah, so get your King Arthur fix.
Is it like a graphic novel?
It's a graphic novel. The first 18 issues of the series, Once and Future, have been nominated for the Eisner Award. And
you had any experience with that?
Yeah, I've read the first couple of story arcs. This includes the first 3 story arcs. And it is a very different telling of King Arthur. Future day, with a couple of just amazing characters.
Yeah.
And the old lady just makes my day.
So do you...
you got an old feisty lady in there.
You recommend it based on what you read?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
It's one of the best comics to come out in the last couple of years.
Okay. Holy crap. Yeah, that says a lot. I might have to grab that.
I finished Guardians of the Galaxy. We talked about it
Right.
a little bit already. Guardians of the Galaxy's done. I don't know if there's any more really to add to that. It's a good game. Get it.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I haven't touched it yet. I need to find a place to set things up big time.
Yeah, three fresh anime hitting this week on DVD or Blu-ray. Peter Grill. If you like your harem stuff, Peter Grill's the place to be. So Peter Grill hits this week.
Peter Grill.
It's the first 12 episodes.
Okay.
And the second season of a comedy, an action comedy, Muyo and Roji, Bureau of Supernatural Investigation. So if you're looking for a comedy, Funimation does this one. So second season of that if you're looking for a good anime comedy this week. And another comedy, My Roommate is a Cat. Slice of Life, first 12 episodes. That's coming out in its first dub release this week. And then if you're looking for a little bit of offshoot romance, Science Fell in Love, So I Tried to Prove It. Sentai Filmworks, first dubbed release for their age 14 and up. So that's the anime coming out this week.
Alrighty. Okay, let's do video games.
Yeah,
what you got for video games?
I covered the Guardians.
Oh, okay.
And I can also say something about Disciples Liberation. Played a few hours of that. It's good, but I don't recommend getting it on the PS5 if you have a computer, because you can get it cheaper on the computer.
Epic Games Store?
Yeah, and you can get if you haven't played the first couple of them, you can get, I think they were on sale for like $1.50.
Yeah. Okay, holy
if you just
crap.
want to try it out. So, Disciples Liberation, if you don't have a computer and you want a deep strategy game, it's like 100 hours to complete the solo. You're looking at a good buy. But if you have a computer, get it on the computer, because it's a strategy game. It's cheaper.
Yeah.
Get it on the computer.
We'll tie into that for the PC. The Wonderlands, the one shot of Bunkers and Badasses or whatever that they're releasing. It's basically, from what I've read, it's basically a playthrough of Borderlands 2's best DLC with a couple extra heroes thrown into the mix. If it's anything like that, I'd recommend getting it. It is free on the Epic Store until Tuesday, I believe.
And $10 on PlayStation.
Yes. And then I'm assuming $10 everywhere else. But you can play through with PS5 graphics, I think. I'm not sure. Don't hold me to that. But if you can, holy crap. Yeah. Look beautiful. It was a hell of a lot of fun. It was the best DLC. Did you ever play it?
No, I missed it when it came through. I wasn't into buying DLCs. It came out 2013. I wasn't into buying DLCs back then. I'm gotten a little more used to it now. Yeah. But I didn't get any DLC stuff or anything.
Yeah, see, I just I waited for the Game of the Year edition, so I got 2 copies of the game. I just bought the Game of the Year edition when it came out and got all the DLCs too. Gorgeous, amazing. One of probably the best DLC I've ever purchased.
Yeah, and that was echoed by some of the reviews that I read when I was looking at it. A lot of people said this was like the best DLC they've ever seen done. Yeah, so apparently it's worthy of being a solo release.
Oh, absolutely. Jurassic World Evolution 2 is out now. They had pre-order bonuses that they were advertising all over Facebook, but
have you played it? I haven't either. It looks kind of like a sim builder.
Yeah. It looks like it'd be fun, but I struggle to find a time to game as it is, and I feel like if I'm not recording my game or putting it up or something, I'm just kind of wasting the time now. Yeah. So I'm hoping to get maybe a new AV receiver so I can just play it on my big TV and record the stuff off there. The reason I think I already said it, but I need a new AV receiver to get that 2.1 HDMI because I got the TV that does all the fun stuff.
Nice.
Yeah, it works for the PS5. Anyway, PUBG, Players Unknown's Battlegrounds.
Oh, there's new stuff about it.
There's a whole new game.
What?
There's a whole new game called New State, and it comes out today.
Well, hell, we might need to hop onto that later.
Yes, I love PUBG. My kids love PUBG. We're all going to be playing PUBG. Probably quite a bit, hopefully. And maybe I've got a way to link my phone. I feel like it's only on mobile and tablet.
Maybe.
But I have a way to record my phone footage through my Elgato. Okay. So we'll see. I might do that. I might just record it off my phone, post some gameplay and stuff. We love that game. We love it.
But oh my gosh, your boys go off on their own little tangents and worlds and just like play. We'll talk about it in the board game. Oh my gosh!
If we were playing Fortnite right now, Logan is really good at sticking to a group now.
Really?
And he's getting really accurate with his shots.
Wow, amazing.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
They do grow up.
Yeah, they do.
They grow up.
Finally.
It's such a wonderful thing.
It's too bad that he's already ruined the best gaming partner he'd ever have by messing around. But whatever. Among Us, they got 2 new roles. I want to say, and I think it was scientist and like a doppelganger type deal.
Oh, okay.
Hey, that game is super fun. Yeah. I love Among Us. We only play in small groups with just me and my kids and stuff, and sometimes we'll have the wife join us. It's just fun. It's good old-fashioned multiplayer fun. Yeah. The fact that they're expanding on it only makes it better, I feel, and keep releasing more content, because the world needs new stuff, not another Call of Duty or another Battlefield that's just going to disappoint us. Actually, I probably shouldn't say anything about Battlefield. I think that's going to be the Call of Duty killer this year, hopefully.
Probably.
All right.
I've enjoyed the last couple of Battlefields I've played.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I have too. Yeah. Gigantic ass maps. I love it. Yeah. Now, I know I said I wasn't going to get this game.
Oh.
They showed more footage of it, of like summoning a horse, big ass swords and stuff. Elden Ring.
Oh, okay, yeah, I watched some Elden Ring footage as well. So what do you think about Elden Ring?
I'm getting it. I gotta get it now. I don't care if it's a Souls type game. Yeah. I'm getting it. It's too beautiful.
I know. I feel the same way. I watched somebody do like a 30-minute playthrough or something. Yeah. And it is so beautiful. Yeah. It is so pretty. But one of the things that apparently in the community people are complaining about.
Yeah. Is it already out?
No.
Okay.
No. Just the people who've done the betas and stuff.
Okay.
It looks like From Software has literally ported in bosses and monsters for some of their previous games directly into Elden Ring, and it's the exact same bosses, actions, monsters, that kind of thing from those games. So Dark Souls 3 and
I've only played
Sekiro
Bloodborne.
died twice.
Yeah.
So it looks like they've brought in some of the exact same monsters from previous games into Elden Ring.
Okay, well, I mean, I haven't played Dark Souls 3. I haven't played Shadows Die Twice. Yeah. I played Bloodborne. And my God, I'm very aggressive when I play and stuff like that. So it's really easy for me to lose my orbs that I've collected and stuff. And the thing that gets me is when I'm on a corpse run and try to collect those orbs, if you die one more time, they're gone for good. And I always get some bullshit death on my way.
What I do want to hear more about is multiplayer. Because, we'll multiplay and try to gang up on some of those hard bosses and stuff, and hopefully it will make the game playable. Yeah. That's what I'm hoping. Yeah. Instead of having to memorize every single action by monsters to survive. And I think from what I've heard so far, it's a little more forgiving than previous games, but we'll see how that plays out.
Oh, that'd be nice if it's a little bit more. That's all I got for what is that? Video games? We just covered. Toys? You got anything for toys?
Yeah, there is Hasbro Pulse just announced a new toy dropping. Two of them. I'm going to talk about two of them. One of them is they've got a life-size replica Ghostbusters backpack.
Proton pack?
Yeah, $400, but it's sweet. It looks pretty good. I don't have $400 to spend on it, but it looks pretty cool.
Well, who are you going to call?
I'm going to call my credit union.
That's what I was just going to make that same thing. Give me a loan. And then I'll call Ghostbusters.
In a little more reasonably priced scenario, they have just announced they're putting a Lady Loki out that looks really cool.
Oh, okay.
So
and that's Hasbro?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Badass. All right, I've got McFarlane Toys as a Disney Mirrorverse line. They look cool. I can't think of them right now because I encountered this way early in the week. I think on Friday or maybe even Thursday night after we did our last video. They look great. So I'm gonna post some pictures. Oh damn it! Right here. God, why do I have
above
so much?
The mic?
Yeah, above the mic. Well, I caught myself, but I right hand.
Post
hand.
it.
Yeah. But yeah, those look gorgeous. And then Dwarven Forge. And I found them through ads on Facebook and stuff. They are coming out with, they got like D&D dice and stuff like that, but they're coming out with sculptures that hold your die, that you can display your dice on.
Yes, I saw those. Yes.
I don't know what kind of dice you're buying where you need a sculpture to display it, but
24 karat.
Yeah, it all looks so cool. Like if I won the lottery, I'd probably have them blow that up.
Yeah, and if you've got a 24 karat die, a diamond cut die or something, it's just going to end up in the cheese dip.
Yeah,
and your $2,000 die is going to end up in the cheese dip. And the thing is, you're going to buy a stand that costs more than the die itself.
Yeah.
So whatever. Yeah. If you like that kind of thing, go for it.
Yeah. But they do look cool. The whole reason that I added it to the list is just because it's something stupid that I would have. But they're cool.
Very excessive, but very cool. And speaking of toys, the big Previews, who distributes a lot of the geeky stuff. Mm-hmm. Most of the comics and a lot of the toys, they got hit with a big cyber attack this week.
Oh.
So the reason I don't have my weekly what's coming up next week is because they've been down. The comics are delayed. They've had some tough time this week.
Oh man. Yeah, that's never good to hear that sort of stuff.
Just be nice to people out there. All you hackers who are, sending these delay of service attacks or whatever, you just lay off. Let everybody. Why can't we be nice? Play nice.
Yeah, be the change you want to see in the world.
There you go.
That's my favorite quote, I think. I always put it at the end of my old gaming channels videos because what a positive way to end something. Yeah. Well, and also, getting older, why not be kind to each other? Yeah. We only have so many years on the planet. Anyway,
as good as you can.
Yeah. Let's see. Did you do any board gaming? We did Hero Quest.
We did Hero Quest.
So we recorded Hero Quest, a whole gameplay. We got decimated by the last boss. what can I say about it? The video, I'm terrible with the camera. The sound was off. We need to invest in maybe I'll get a boom arm for this damn thing, and then
we're still working out how to record games and stuff in a very professional way. So we're working on that.
I need like a super tall tripod. So if you don't wear a super tall tripod for like a webcam with the screw-in bottom, just to stand way over a table to like look down, you put that in the comments for me, and I'll do me a solid, and then I'll owe you a solid. There we go. All right, so Hero Quest always a fun time.
If you've never played Hero Quest before, if you've never played a cooperative game before, it's got a learning curve to it.
Yeah,
because most board games, traditional board games, are all competitive. It's you against other people. You're trying to win, and it takes a while for certain people to get the mindset that I'm not trying to be, the one with the most gold or whatever. And Hero Quest is one of those. You break them in, because if you don't, you're gonna die in a big horrible pile of flesh and bones, just like what happened with Quest 1.
Oh yeah, we did not make it past that first quest. It was a sad day in Hero Quest history, to be honest with you. I
didn't even have fun.
Yeah, I was the elf. I took time. I fleshed out a character a little bit. His name was Thaddeus Whisker Biscuit. He was what did he have? Earth spells?
Yeah, he had earth spells.
Yeah. And guess what? In the end he returned to the earth.
Yeah.
We
were playing with a bunch of people who'd never played before.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
You gotta be on your game for that.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Work together in that game. Yes.
This week is also the release of the latest Magic set.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we got a new Magic set hitting. If you're into Magic, you know about it already. If you want to get into Magic, then I've got some suggestions for you about how to not blow your entire wad of money on it, because it is a pay to win if you do tournaments. So
he used to be a pro player.
Yeah.
He used to do the whole tournament scene and stuff. They called him, I don't know, I probably should have thought of something before I said that. The Decimator. He went by
Croc McThickens is what Logan's name was.
Yeah, Chonk McThickens. Yeah. No, he was badass deep into that tournament scene, and it shows. He whoops our ass in Magic all the time. Even with cards that he just pulls out of a pack.
But now I focus on how we can have people enjoy the game and not spend a lot of money. So I've got a game I want to review for you on this channel called the Royal Court. And it's a way that you don't have to spend a lot of money, actually very minimal amount of money, but you still get to play with all the cards, even the expensive ones. So look for the debut of the Royal Court playstyle.
Oh, awesome. Well, you got anything else?
I think that's all for this week. It's a big week. Got a lot of stuff coming. Disney Plus is hitting. Got some movies to watch out for. Yeah,
watch your Shang-Chi. Watch your Red Notice. Was that what it was called with the Rock, Gal Gadot?
Yeah.
And watch those movies. Buy your Army of Darkness or the Evil Dead 4K.
The Groovy collection.
Yeah, the Groovy collection.
Gotta have that.
Yeah. And the Lord of the Rings. Get that Middle Earth thing while you can, because I might buy that too.
that's pretty sweet.
Yeah, that is pretty cool. Cool things.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is OGGR signing off for our 7th episode.
Yeah, man, 7 already.
Yeah.
You guys have a good one. Old Guys Geekly Review. We'll see you next week.
See you next week.